over your basic feed stuff identification. We have a bell ringer for you guys, basically just asking about what a protein is, an energy, a byproduct, and a mineral. So all 4 of those go into like livestock feed for your livestock, and they give some sort of like vitamin, mineral, all that stuff to your livestock. So just write down what you know. Doesn't have to be right. We'll go back over it at the end of class. Okay, so feed stuff identification. Basically, we're just gonna go over your vocab terms. You're gonna memorize the uses of each type of, like your protein, your energy, all that stuff, and then know and start to memorize your feed stuffs. So your key vocab. Okay, so starting off, you got your minerals. So your minerals provide a lot of vitamins to your livestock. It's most commonly seen as like big salt blocks. So you've got dicalcium phosphate, ground limestone, trace mineral salt, and white salt. Just your common salts, they just provide your minerals, your vitamins that your livestock wouldn't get from like just grass.
Proteins provide the amino acids in the foods. It's like the body condition maintenance, just to give them what they need to keep going. This can be found in like alfalfa pellets, beet pulp, cottonseed, and distiller's grain. And that's what it looks like at the bottom. Keep in mind what they look like.
All right, your byproducts, those are your most cost-efficient source of protein. It helps with palatability. It absorbs the water that's left over in your livestock stomachs and then gives really good fiber as well. So we've got feather meal, fish meal, blood meal. Those are just some common types of it. And then
energy provides usable energy to perform bodily functions. This is what like one of the most important parts of feed is. It's what gives them everything to get through the day. It's digestible energy like carbohydrates and sugars, starches, shelled corn, oats, molasses, stuff like that. You can find that in a lot of our feed too.
All right, and then, so we have a whole list of feedstuffs on Classroom. If y'all wanna get on that, there's Quizlet on Classroom. If you wanna get on there, kind of just look at your feedstuffs, kind of know what they look like. You don't have to memorize them necessarily, but we do have an activity towards the end of class.
We'll play a game of Quizlet Classroom.
Okay, we'll play a game of Quizlet live or something. We're gonna start.
So just to go over some of the ones that we missed. Urea, we said is a mineral. I can see that. It looks like a salt, but it's not, basically, kind of.
It's actually part of it.
All right, your whole wheat. What in the world?
Yeah, we got that one right. Sounds okay.
There's just different pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, just knowing the pictures is kind of important considering that our kind of like activity later, you gotta know what it looks like.
Yeah.
But
mineral salt is a mineral.
trace mineral salt. It's just knowing what they look like basically. Yeah. That's the only issue. But
yeah. Okay, we got most of these right, so good job, guys. It's just the pictures.
Does anyone have any questions?
All right,
okay.
Let's get into the activity.
So we're gonna get into groups of 3. So however you want to split that up, y'all can pick just groups of 3, and then we'll head back to the lab tables. Okay, so at each lab station, y'all have 4 different types of feedstuffs. I'm not gonna say the names because that's part of your activity, but you're going to, so you've got 4 little piles of each placed out. You're gonna align each paper, which has a name.
This one. Just match them.
Yeah, just match them. Each one has the name of each feedstuff. Just match them.
What? Could soybeans be? I don't know. Or maybe that one's soybeans. I don't know.
Okay, so with this one, your whole soybeans are gonna be whole. So how you would find them on a soybean plant.
Oh.
And then usually your urea would be some sort of mineral. So knowing like salt is a mineral, what does salt look like? Like the color.
Huge, white. Yeah.
Yes. So.
Okay.
And then your dried whey is a byproduct, or it's a protein, so it's gonna be,
So that comes from like milk then? Whey?
not from milk, no.
Oh, because I've seen whey in like protein.
It's similar to like wheat.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
So basically we're gonna go over the bell ringer again, just make sure you guys checked everything off and got it mentally noted. So Danny, how do you define a protein used in livestock feed?
Isn't it like an amino acid that's in a feed?
Correct. Good job. Okay.
Does anyone want to do what an energy is, or define what an energy is?
I think you got it.
Like a product used for the animals in their feed, so they do their everyday life, have energy to do their everyday activities.
Nice.
Do you have an example of that? Of which one would be an energy?
Like cracked corn.
Nice.
Good. Okay. How do you define a byproduct used in livestock feed? Do you answer?
Oh, you want me to answer?
Yes. How do you define a byproduct used in livestock feed?
Alright. Gabby.
Okay, is the byproducts like, it's like a replica of like the original like product itself, just differently formed? and,
Yeah,
like,
so it's like derived from
the original.
another, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and yeah. Good, good.
So it's like salt, and it can help, like, say, okay, I'm gonna give an explanation. So for salt helps when your horse isn't drinking water. It can make it more thirsty and help it with intake of water and your other animals like that.
All right, nice. That was a great example. And then just to kind of look at our vocab one last time, make sure it's in our head. Your minerals, they provide your vitamins. Like Caitlin said, if your horse is thirsty, it can provide, or you can give it some salt to make it more thirsty, just to get it to drink more water, get its all of its everything.
Proteins are the amino acids in it. They help with gaining weight. If, for example, horses again, if there are rodeo horses, you want them to be able to run fast and turn corners tight. So, like barrel racing.
So giving them like your alfalfa, it's just giving them more of those like minerals, amino acids, anything really. That's why you give like cows, goats, all of your livestock hay, alfalfa in the winter, because there's no grass to provide them the nutrients they would usually get from that like in the summer. So giving them like an extra source of that really helps. And then your byproducts, again, taken from another source of protein, your fish meal, blood meal, and your feather meal.
Energy is just to perform the bodily functions. You want them to be able to walk around without getting tired. Sugars, carbohydrates. A lot of the foods are found in our foods. Very similar uses, like corn and all that. So, does anyone have any questions?